I kind of want to talk about what that needs to look like, and what, kind of advice on, a broader perspective with the D9 that we should be targeting for immediate impact, because, there are a lot of issues that we can tackle all at one time. The racial injustice, the economic disparities, the, healthcare stuff, the voting rights. But what are the immediate issues that you think we should be tackling?
Yeah, so I'm not very kind
Okay.
when it comes to a critique of the D9. I love the D9. I will always say that navigating through an HBCU and then navigating through a historically Black fraternity is what's given me the foundation to do just about everything else in my life. No question. I've always said, and I say this, I'm a visiting professor at Norfolk State, my alma mater. Mm-hmm. And I always tell the kids, I say, if you can make it at an HBCU, you can make it anywhere. Because if you can ascend the ladder in an environment that's all us, you know what? Us's ain't easy to deal with, right? And we're tougher on each other than anybody could be outside of us. If you can ascend the ladder of servant leadership in an all-Black environment, you can lead anywhere. And that's just real talk. That's real talk. So to your question and to your point about the D9, I have established my love for it. But now I've got to establish my disappointment. And when I say disappointment, I'm not renouncing any letters. I ain't going nowhere. I'm a Sigma to the day I die. I'm not that guy. Mm-hmm. But we got to look at where we came from. We got to look at why we were founded. Mm-hmm. We've got to understand and recognize who the people were that put our organizations together. They weren't quiet. They were not photo op Greeks. They weren't just looking to smile in somebody's camera and be recognized for a title that they held. They were about uplifting the communities. I'm sorry, I'm knocking, but I get passionate about this. They were about uplifting the communities from which we came from. And I feel like a lot of our organizations now, and a lot of the leaders in our organizations now, are about social media, not social action. And this is, if there was ever a time for predominantly Black organizations to come together and have a voice, it's in the midst of this racist mess that's going on in our country right now. And if you ask me, do I hear our voice loudly? I don't. I don't. And I don't understand why. I'm not worried about ceremonial events like walking across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. Been there, done that. It's not about ceremony. It's about active engagement in changing what could be a course that could impact our children, our children's children, and their children if we don't step up. And I see too many of us worried about the likes and the comments on our freaking social media posts. None of that matters.